In 2023, we took our tree planting to new depths, working with partners to restore kelp forests in the coastal waters of British Columbia. But you might be thinking, you're tentree. I thought you planted trees. Well, you'd be right. I want to take you along to some remote coastal areas of British Columbia to meet the people behind our kelp restoration projects. That's me, Tom. I've shot videos for tentree at our planting sites around the world. The Pacific Ocean is home to dense underwater forests, but instead of trees, they are made up of kelp. Just like forests on land, these underwater forests are relied upon by many species both above and below the surface of the water. Marine plants, sea stars, octopuses, otters, sea lions, eagles, and seabirds. But it's not just animals who rely on kelp forests. We're losing kelp forests at an accelerated rate. We'll get into the why in a second, but the main thing you need to know is that although you may not think you care about kelp, you do. Or at least, you should. Here's Breton Hills from Hotham Sound to tell us why.
Ocean health is super important because it's where a large amount of oxygen comes from. It's where the majority of the Earth's biomass lives. So many people don't realize that their lives depend on the health of the ocean.
Kelp, or marine plants, seaweeds, they are keystone species. So they are pillars of ecosystem health. Particularly in this area, they create habitat. They contribute to the balance of the water chemistry in the area, and they also support other species.
That's Christina Long at Okasolo Channel. So, rising ocean temperatures from climate change and ecosystem imbalances have led to a disappearance of kelp forests. Here's Jordan, a Wewakam First Nation and Guardian, to tell us more about what's killing kelp.
The urchins are a big problem for various aquatic vegetations and general biodiversity. Sunstars, their primary food was urchin. So they would be crawling along with those urchins, slowly munching away and keeping their population in check. Another contributing factor is the lack of sea otters, I think, as well. They have been called to extinction up to north of Vancouver Island. So we're missing 2 predators for the urchins in this area.
But there is hope. Kelp is tough and grows quickly.
So our plants didn't go in the water until January, which is quite late. And so we were expecting pretty minimal growth. This is a bit of a test site for us. And we've been blown away really by what we've seen.
This site could potentially become like a self-sustaining site because full kelp is a perennial growth that comes back every year.
The ocean and land are part of an intertwined ecosystem. The ocean produces over half the oxygen we breathe, creating an invisible but powerful bond between us. No matter where we are, our lives on Earth are deeply linked to these underwater worlds.